It's hard to imagine life without beer, especially here at the Flying Dog Brewery. This place fills 250 bottles every single minute of production, says the company's Aaron Biles. Not bad for a brewery its founder conceived on a 1983 hiking expedition.
They were in Pakistan, which is a Muslim nation, and they had to sign affidavits stating they were sons of Christians to be able to drink. And drink they did. And they stumbled across a Pakistani artist's interpretation of an English bird dog. And Flying Dog became the symbol of their whole journey.
And the journey continues because Flying Dog ships its beer around the United States and across the Atlantic to a dozen or so European countries. But like all good journeys, it starts with the first steps.
You have four main ingredients in beer. You have water, malted barley, yeast, and hops. So to start the process, the grains and the water are mixed in there together, and that big stainless steel arm just kind of goes around and around, mixing the liquid with the barley.
This happens in something called a lauter tun, and it separates the grain from the new liquid mixture, the wort.
From there, the liquid is drained out of the bottom of this vessel. The grain is left in there, the malt, and we have a local farmer who comes to pick up the grain and he feeds it to his cows. So that hot liquid is then transferred into our brew kettle where we start adding hops.
Hops are flowers that add bittering, flavor, and aroma to beer, and they're added 3 times in roughly 2 hours before the mixture is ready for yeast.
And then it's transferred into huge stainless steel vessels called fermentation tanks.
These towering tanks were installed just days before our visit, and it's inside them that magic happens.
And the 2 byproducts of yeast eating all of the fermentable sugars in the beer are alcohol and carbon dioxide.
The beer is then quality tested in the lab before it's sent for bottling. Some special batches are done by hand, but most of the beer is packed by machine with pinpoint precision.
So at this point in the process, the beer is in the bottles, the labels are on, they run down a conveyor belt and are dropped into the 6-pack carriers and the cartons that hold the beer, and they are shipped out for the world to enjoy.
Or even better, if you're one of the lucky ones who can visit the Flying Dog Brewery, you can sample some of their quirky artwork and other tasty offerings at the source. From Frederick, Maryland, Arash, Arabasadi, VOA News.